I'm here at the ESLM Meisterschaft in Duisburg, Germany. My name is Fabio, I'm an editor at GosuGamers.net. We've had the luck to catch up with Michael Bister, the head of pro gaming of ESL Germany. Check out our full interview on site. So, after 2 failed attempts to record this, we're finally able to get this interview underway. I'm gonna let you start by explaining who you are.
Yeah, my name is Michael Bister and I'm working for the ESL as a product manager of all the German product that we have. So I call myself Head of Programming Germany. Sounds really cool, but I'm just responsible for the national championship in Germany, but also for all the other pro gaming product that we have at the ESL company.
Explain to me, how did you get there? What was your way of success?
Oh, the way of success. It's a long way, but it all started 15 years ago, 20 years ago when I was like 10 or 12 or 15 years old. Because I was totally into esports. One of my favorite games back then was Counter-Strike 5.6 or 5.2, I think it was. So I'm totally into esports for now 15 years. And all what I did was to find jobs, to find opportunities in the esports scene. For example, I was the host or the broadcaster of the first national championship in 2002. So I mean, I know all these guys from Germany who built up the whole ESL, the whole esport thing. And year by year, I grow up in the esports scene, and I find a good job opportunity at the ESL to build up the whole German esports sector back again.
Cool. So obviously we're at the ESL Meisterschaft in Germany, you might have noticed. What would you say makes this event relevant for the international scene?
Oh, it's really relevant because, first of all, the national championship is the oldest pro tournament in esports in history. I mean, there's nothing else, no else tournament or championship who is still going on. So it's a really important thing for the whole esports scene. But also we have teams, for example, Mouse Sports or Penta and Counter-Strike, who made their first steps in the ESL National Championship, and now they're playing Pro League or other big tournaments. So when I live, for example, in Spain, Italy, or Sweden, I should watch the national championships because my next enemy's opponents could be this champion.
Right. You're basically saying that this event is pretty relevant for the international scene. I mean, I totally agree. What makes it special for the German scene?
Oh, the good thing is that many amateur players have the chance to play and compete to each other. So if you're an amateur player, amateur team, this is the first step for you to go into a good competition. I mean, you can win prize money here. This is a big thing for you if you want to get in contact with sponsors, partners. We have like 1,000 viewers here on site. So it's a really first big step for amateur players here, of course.
Nowadays we've got tournaments like ESL1 Cologne, ESL1 Katowice with these 20,000 attenders, like millions watching at home. What makes this event special? What makes it differ from others, and maybe more important in any way?
I mean, you can't compare it to the Intel Extreme Masters Katowice or ESL1 Cologne or Frankfurt, for example, because we have like 1,000 people here, and this is really huge. In Cologne or in Frankfurt, we have like 15,000, 10,000 people every day on site. And international team, the TV production is on high class level. And this is a little bit like a community meet and greet. So everyone in Germany who's playing Counter-Strike, who's playing League of Legends, StarCraft, FIFA, any esports game, they should come around, have a good time here, have a good drink, have something to eat, meet other esports fans here, have a talk with the players, with the talents, with the broadcasters, with everyone here, because it's like a family reunion. And this is like 3 times a year. And yeah, this is a really cool weekend here for everyone who loves esports in Germany.
All right, so the last question I want to ask you is, from all the teams that are here, like Fab Esports, Penta, Attacks, Leisure, it's the last one, right? Do you think that these teams can go huge somewhere in the future?
Oh, of course. I mean, we had teams like Attacks, Alternate Attacks, who were big like 3 or 4 years ago. And of course, teams like Mouse Sports, Penta, these teams are really big right now. And I think a team like Leisure or Fab, why not? I mean, these are good players, these are skilled players, and they could be in the Pro League next year, for example. So I think this is a really good step for these teams to prove themselves.
Cool. So basically, I agree totally with you that this tournament is something you should watch personally at home. Now, at the time that we upload this, it is probably over already. But still, the ESL Meisterschaft will return 3 times a year. So check it out next time it comes.